Hey, welcome. Good afternoon. It is lunch and learn coaching tips with Coach Tanisha Carroll. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to I'm on assignment. If you are new here, I hope that you will go around and see some of the tips that we have offered up until now. But go and also follow me on Clubhouse because that's where we meet every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm doing a follow-up on Tuesdays right here in this group. So listen, when we are talking about anger, last night we had a wonderful conversation about anger. What do we do? How do we help ourselves and how do we help our kids? How do we help our daughters when dealing with anger? Well, the first part is you need to deal with your anger. How are you addressing anger in your life? Because whatever you are doing, that is what your daughter is going to do as well. As much as we want our kids to do what the opposite of what we do, oftentimes they make the decision, they see us and they do what we do. And so we have to be sure that we are managing ourselves and learning more so that we can be the right kind of example for our daughters. So mom, get your pen and your paper. I'm just going to give you a couple things and then I'm going to be out of here in 5 minutes. Okay. The first thing we have to do when we are angry is acknowledge it. Just identify and acknowledge that you are angry. Acknowledge it. What we do not acknowledge, what we don't confront, we cannot heal. We can't change it. We can't make any difference to it because we won't acknowledge that it's true. And once we acknowledge that it's true, then we need to clarify it. You know, we say we're angry, we say we're mad, but what really is it? Are we frustrated? Are we disappointed? You know, what are some words? And I want to encourage you to look online, go to Google and look up a feelings chart because they have a list of all kinds of words that you can use instead of anger, because anger is so layered. It has so many layers. So first you want to acknowledge and identify your anger, and then you want to clarify it. Clarify your anger so that you know exactly what the issue is. And then give you some options from what you're going to do next. Now that I know that I'm angry, I know the specifics of why I'm angry. What am I going to do now? One of the things I want to encourage you to do, the first thing I want to encourage you to do is take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Mom. Take a deep breath. Because there's so many thoughts that are going through your mind right now. So many feelings, so many emotions. Taking a deep breath will cause oxygen to increase in your brain and you'll be able to think more clearly. So take a deep breath and then, and only then, you can make the decision to have a conversation or separate for a certain amount of time before you have a conversation. Because sometimes you need to come down off of that high, that emotional high of anger, and separate. And I've had to do that plenty of times with my daughter and with my kids, and really in any relationship, but really take the time to separate maybe and then have a conversation. But it is so important that you have the conversation. We're going to be talking about anger next week again. If you haven't done so already, follow me on Clubhouse at Tanisha C, and join the club Confident Woman Incubator Clubhouse, because that's where the Mommy and Me on Assignment room is held every single Monday at 7 p.m. So join the conversation. I would love to hear from you, and we'll be here every Tuesday in the lunch hour, and we'll be giving some lunch and learn coaching tips. Thank you. This is Coach Tanisha Carroll, and I'll see you soon.